So here we are again today, ladies and gentlemen. It is a beautiful day at the barn or in the neighborhood with Babe and me. We are shedding. Yes, it's getting to be longer days, so she's shedding her coat and is a little bit itchy. So especially standing in the sun, she gets a little warm. So right now what we're going to do is groom a little bit and get rid of some of this hair that is that's shedding out. I like to get behind her ears, a good scratch up under her mane, a good scratch. Rub her down real good on her muscles. I use a shedding blade. That's what this is called, a shedding blade. It's got little teeth on it to get down in there in the undercoat and scrub out all that loose dead hair that wants to come out. You'll see we groom a lot. It's necessary. We groom a lot. She doesn't have a big old tree in her paddock there that she can scratch herself on and get rid of this loose hair. So because I take away natural environment, I've got to make sure she is taken care of in those ways that she would normally be naturally. The other thing is clean brushes. You always want to clean your brushes. How can you have a clean horse with a dirty brush? That is a good question. So soak your brushes and every so often scrape them with the shedding blade, pull out all the excess hair that comes out, wipes out the dirt as well, and keeps everybody nice, neat, and tidy. Come around over on this side, we do the same. Give her a good massage. Take the brush through her hair and make little circles. Getting out all the dirt and shedding hair. As you can look at her tail, right at her tail head, it looks a little oily. I add oil to her tail. It is called Mane and Tail Groom MTG. I really love that stuff. I just take it and brush her out real good and start right about here. Put in the MTG and work it down her tail. Make sure that her tailbone stays nice and moist. We don't want that drying out. Then they start rubbing their tail on stuff and we have no tail. So we always want to keep our horse as comfortable as possible and keep them clean and oiled. Their hair and their mane, their tail and their mane. All right, so now that she's clean, let's take a look at her feet while we got all this stuff here. Now she wasn't feeling real good last week. I think she hurt herself. So she was not willing to stand on her right front foot. But we were just patient and didn't make her walk too much. I think she hurt herself during the storm last week. Saturday night, maybe she just twisted it. All this black stuff, this is Thrush. We want to make sure we get that as clean as we can. There's been a lot of mud lately. Everything's all wet. We want to make sure we take good care of the hooves. Picking them, checking for sticks and rocks. Okay, looks like we need the medicine for Thrush. So we'll get that and I'll show you what we do. We have this here, it's called Hoof Flex. It's a thrush remedy for any thrush fungus that you might have. Just remove the cap. It's got a little pointy top. Like to start from the top right here, get in the hoof channel, frog area there, and really kill that bacteria. They say that apple cider vinegar and water is also a good thrush remedy. So we're gonna have to try some of that. I just pick out what I can, get down to that white chalky material. And then we
yeah, he's very great.
I like to hold it a second, give that stuff a little time to work before we gently place it back down.
Right now, I got a couple of, like 11 cents. And then they get 1,000. And then guys.
She's a good girl. Stands very nice for us. Doesn't yank her legs away. She just puts them right down. So all is well. Let's move on to the next thing.
Sure.
This here is Calm Coat. I just discovered it. It is a natural topical, fresh herbal scent, promotes natural healing, soothes insect irritations, that kind of thing. I like to put it down back here on the back of her legs, just to keep things nice and lubricated. Because it's an oil, especially in the summertime, we keep her legs covered so the oil doesn't fry her like an egg. We can't have that. We put her socks on. I like the way this smells. It smells like tree oil, almost like eucalyptus. Smells really good, natural. Like I say, it's a oily base to it. Kind of shake it up and spray it on. They say it deters bugs a little bit. To get the inside of her legs, I just come to the inside right here. Don't try this at home if you don't know your horse. You got to make sure you know your horse and that they trust you to go under them, in between their legs. And not move while your head is down there. That's just not a good idea. So I think she's all sprayed down. I think she's all sprayed down. She feels really good. There, we're gonna put on her socks right now. I mentioned that she's got a little bit of a skin issue, and I put the tree oil on the hind legs, and then we need to cover them up, make sure she does not get sunburned back there. So, we ask her to hold one sock. And once again, we're gonna let her know we're here. She's gonna put her leg down like a good girl. We go around, and on the inside, we start at the top. We don't get it too tight. We get it nice and even and smooth. And then we check the top. There's a big vein that goes through here, vein, artery, something like that. It's a big one. I make sure it's not too tight on that to disrupt circulation to her legs and hooves. There we go. Nice and smooth, no bumps or lumps. And we're ready now to go back to her stall and put her away for the day. Thank you for watching. If you like Babe and Me, subscribe to our channel below. And thank you for watching.